What's going on once again? Back again. Got some more stuff to talk about. Billy, Wade, gonna help me out here. Um, Things that we have to cover today. We're actually gonna let Billy start off with this. Billy, what you got for the homies?
I got some news on three particular games that I am fond of. Actually, one's a new game I'm gonna probably fall in love with. I
Oh,
got
snaps.
some Horizon Zero Dawn news. Obviously we know great game. Confirmed
Yeah,
sequel in the works.
yeah,
Probably not gonna be out for I would say another 3 max, maybe 4 years at
yeah.
max.
I was gonna say they don't have a name for that yet, do they?
Nope, they just are like, yep, sequel, blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Okay.
okay, cool, cool. But then
I won't
that I'm
say
kind of
much.
interested in is they're going to be releasing a comic book series that takes place after the events of the game,
Yeah,
which I hope it doesn't just like completely ruin the game. I hope it's just like a bridge
yeah.
to get to the next game, and that releases like in the summertime, which is also when Horizon comes to PC. So
Ooh.
that's going to be a cool little launch.
No, that,
Also,
that that's pretty cool.
yeah. So that only pertains really to me because I have a PC and I've beaten the game on PS4. I just, maybe I can make it look prettier. We don't know. On my next ballot, I got Minecraft update that has been leaked, rumored, yada yada. The whole sitch. So it's called the DXR update, which is basically taking the Minecraft mod shaders that make your game look super realistic, super beautiful. Like when you're in the sun, there's just sun shining everywhere. The water looks super clear. That's going to be integrated into the actual just game itself. So you can just go in
Wow.
there and make your game look beautiful. So I think that's
Pretty cool.
a really big plus.
Is that just PC only?
No, I believe that's going to be coming to all versions of Minecraft. They really didn't go
Ooh.
into version exclusive wise, but I feel like if it launches, it'll probably launch PC first, see how it runs, and then
Mm-hmm.
slowly integrate it to probably Xbox next, and then to the PlayStation and Switch. Switch will probably get
Nice.
last because Switch is not as powerful as the other dogs. And
Yeah, they
then
got to make their money first
it's
because
true.
it seems like every Switch game that ports over, they have to add an extra $10 for whatever reason. I don't know if you guys noticed that in every game that came from, at least from like Xbox or it was another port, it seemed like it's always $10 more expensive than it once was.
Makes
But
sense. They need to make
I
their
don't
money.
get it. Yeah, fucking Nintendo, dude, they're taxing people.
Motherfuckers.
Go ahead. Sorry, I digress.
Ah, you're good, man. And then my final one, which I'm excited for this game. Been reading the Twitter sphere. It sounds great. It's called Valorant. It's Riot Games' new first-person shooter. I guess you can call it a CS:GO Overwatch baby hybrid. Has a closed beta coming out April 7th, which is from this podcast recording about next weekend.
Nice.
And so far, like I said, every like major person that got to play it, like Nate Shot, Dizzy from Apex, Asu from Apex, Lulu from Apex, a bunch of just well-known high-end players of Apex Legends and like Counter
A lot of bunch of
Strike.
COD players.
Yep,
I know
COD
all J
players.
456 got in there.
Yep. And they're all of them are saying game is crisp, game is beautiful, game feels great. It's a different look into the genre, I guess, and I'm just excited to see gameplay because they're actually just gonna release some gameplay
Yep.
from their point of views this weekend. So I'm gonna look and watch that, but I can't wait to watch them actually play the beta. So that's what I
Cool.
got on the table. Sim, what do you got for us?
Nice. Um, so coming up here this month is going to be the 35th anniversary of Super Mario from Nintendo.
Damn.
And with that, Nintendo kind of, stepped in and started feeding people blows to the chest, and they're like, we're gonna start re-releasing some games for the Switch, which people were like, okay, whatever, give me some bullshit DS game and I'll be fine. But they came out and were like, nope, we're gonna do Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, and we're even gonna release a brand new Paper Mario game, which I haven't really been too fond of the Paper Mario games, but for the Switch, I'll try it. But the only downside that I have right now is I saw a screenshot of somebody on Twitter who actually was able to pull up the Super Mario Galaxy on the Nintendo eShop for the Switch, and it was $60. So I hope that was a fake and not, I hope they're not going to port these games over for $60, because that would suck, because then it would make me not want to buy them.
That'd be a yikes for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, thanks, but no thanks, in my opinion. Like I'll wait for the next year when they're on sale if they're gonna do that shit.
100%.
So I mean, I'm pretty psyched just to see what it is. If the prices are comparable, I could probably get a couple of them, like Sunshine for sure, 64 for sure, and obviously the new Paper Mario game. Definitely be ones I'll check out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what we got looking forward to this month as well for Nintendo.
Question on that: did Mario Galaxy, because that was for the Wii, right?
Yes, sir.
Did that have like DLC, like extra planets or anything, or no?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't remember. I didn't really play too much of it. I know there's a Galaxy 2 that it wasn't said anything of that was going to get released as well. It might, but
Yeah, because I was thinking for like a $60 price tag, potentially we could get 1 and 2, and just call it in general just Galaxy. So
because that kind of made me think it was kind of faked, because when I was looking at the picture and the description, it just said Super Mario Galaxy, and it didn't really say anything about the game or if it had 1 or 2 in there. So it kind of left me a little skeptical.
okay.
So
Makes sense.
I don't know, that would definitely be a way better option. Like if they were $30, I think that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you have the 2 stacked for 60, that's fine. I mean, look at Resident Evil. They're selling 4, 5, and 6 for $60, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to pay $20 a piece for these.
Right.
No.
Hell no.
Tell us me for 30, and then I'll think about it. So, anyways, no. If they can be more comparable in the price department, I feel like a lot more people will buy them for sure.
Yep.
But you'll have your diehards that'll be like, oh, okay, Galaxy's out, I'll buy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. I'll wait.
From my front, I don't have much. Quick question on Valorant. Is that just gonna be PC, or are they porting it to console?
I think it's going to be exclusive PC because it's Riot Games, and I don't think they have any console ported games. But I could be wrong because Summit 1G did talk about like controller play. I just don't know right now. I'm guessing maybe for a year, I'm just spitting ball numbers here, that it might be like a year it'll be on PC, and then if it's big enough, it will get a console port, because I feel like the community will be like, oh, this looks dope, I want to play it, but I only have a Xbox or I have a PlayStation. And with the newer gen consoles, it could be a potential thing, so I don't know.
Kind of like how Overwatch did their shit.
Yeah, where like it's like, hey, PC, but like, oh, it's popular. Okay, here's a PS4 and here's an Xbox copy for sure, 100%. More money, more problems. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not a free to play game, is it?
They haven't released a.
Yeah, I don't think we know.
We don't know. Because their big one right now, which is League of Legends, is a free game. It's like Fortnite. You play the game, and there's a bunch of skins. There's a bunch of cosmetics that you can buy.
See, as soon as you told me who it was, I was thinking like gonna be free to play, and it's gonna have a bunch of aftermarket stuff you can buy afterwards, probably. I don't know. That's just kind of what I was assuming, so that's why I asked.
No, you're good. I'm guessing there's gonna be hella gun skins, and there's probably gonna be hella skins for the actual heroes themselves. So like I said, it's basically gonna be like Overwatch and CS:GO mixed. So it's just gonna have
Yeah.
it's probably gonna have loot boxes. It's probably gonna have you can buy skins. So just prepare your wallets if you really want to play this game, which is probably just me at the moment, because obviously I
Yeah.
have a PC. Wade would
Yeah.
obviously love to play it, but Xbox guy.
Don't get him all riled up, man. Don't get him riled up.
I might.
And then the other thing, which is just something small. Well, I guess I have two things. Something small. Ghost Recon Breakpoint just implemented a kind of play with your friends type thing, where if
Yeah, the
you
friend
own the
pass.
game, you can bring in friends who don't own the game, much like I think Battlefield did something like that with their DLCs.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Which was really cool. I don't really know if they're gonna actually get people into the game because, well,
Probably not.
Um,
Yikes.
and then lastly, we had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered drop today,
Yeah.
which is really cool. If you're into that, if you really, really want it,
How much is it?
it is
I think
60,
it's
I
20.
believe. Oh,
What?
no, maybe not. It might be 40. I'm not sure.
I thought it was cheaper than that.
There's
Definitely
no.
not 60.
I'm not paying 40 for a campaign. I'm sorry. I love the Modern Warfare series back in the day when I played them,
Yeah.
but
Well,
the
'cause
campaign was cool. But again, I'm not. I'll spend maybe $20 personally on a campaign. Like, I know they remastered it, and I think I saw on Twitter there's like you can inspect your guns, which I love to inspect my guns, but at the same time, it's if it's $40, I'll rewatch it on Twitch or something.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's
so
kind of how it goes.
what I just quickly looked up here, supposedly, because I just don't want to check right now because I'm a little lazy. You get the MW2 campaign and a ghost skin for $20.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, it is.
Suppose
It's only
supposedly,
$20, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
That's not bad.
that's what I'm seeing right meow. So,
Oh yeah, there's that bundle inside of Modern Warfare. I completely spaced. My brother was talking about that. Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you get like the original ghost skin, which is cool.
Ooh, might have to cop that. We don't know.
so just looking quickly online, so it says a classic ghost bundle. You get the ghost skin, you get a couple weapon skins, you get the flippers weapon charm, a new finishing move, stay frosty voice quip.
Ooh.
You get a new player card, and then you get the ghost emblem.
Mm.
So you get quite a few stuff. So I mean, in the end, I don't know how much skins cost because I haven't bought one or I don't have any desire to. Because unlike Fortnite, where you can actually see your skin, Call of Duty, you only see your forearm and your gun.
True.
Which that'll lead me to a completely different segment that I will probably get into later. But yeah, no, it looks pretty good.
Very good.
So, but yeah, no. You got anything else, Wade?
No, not really.
All right, cool. So next, we're gonna do some more Tweeter questions. So pretty much we'll do the same thing we did last time, guys. I'm gonna tell you what the community says, and then we'll let us know if you agree or not. So the question was: updates and patches happen all the time. Some are big, some are small. If you had to choose, would you rather? If you had to choose, would you rather have your favorite game go through its life cycle with a few big updates or a lot of smaller patches? So updates are, just to clarify for people listening, updates are normally bigger. Patches are normally smaller. They're like tweaks. 43% chose big updates and 53% choose smaller patches. Billy, we'll start with you. Do you agree?
The numbers, no. I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I prefer a bigger update that gives us more to do. But I do see why people agree with the smaller side, because patches, if you can make your game, I guess, more viable and playable, like tweaking guns, tweaking abilities and stuff like that, so they're not busted and they just have a little bit more longevity. Yes, but I just prefer big drops of content. Like, for example, like World of Warcraft, they get one expansion a year, if that, and it lasts them for a year or two down the road. So that's my input.
Okay, okay.
Personally, I'm gonna have to go with the small patches. I really like how the Fortnite kind of way of doing things is.
Viable. Very good answer.
Mhm. Um, I have to go smaller patches as well. I I always get afraid that a game gets one big patch and then 6 months there's nothing. 9 months there's nothing. You get to a full year and there's still nothing. And you're like, okay, this game is stale as shit. I don't know what else to do now. I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do. I don't want to do your stupid side quest missions you keep throwing at me every day that doesn't it's not fun for me. Like I don't want to get, 10 grenade kills and, 30 assassinations. I don't want to do that shit.
I gotcha.
Something I want to do. So if you have these smaller patches like, Wade said tweaking this and Billy said changing guns and stuff like that. So I like having it changed because to me it just seems like it makes the game just a little bit more fresher. Like they took Febreze and good,
True.
good,
But after a while,
good,
the Febreze doesn't do anything, and all you smell is Febreze, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
which is true. And just like Billy said for Fortnite, I mean, sometimes I question myself, why the fuck am I still playing Fortnite right now? Why? Because it's the same thing. I drop at Pleasant all the time and do the same thing every time, every single time. It's like it's a routine. I do it. I get there, drop, get the shit,
Gross.
and I bounce every time. So
Damn.
I get it. I get it. Next question that we got: what games do you prefer to play when you're playing by yourself? So let me give a quick example. So newer gen games. So that would be like PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and then older gen games would be PS2 and down, and original Xbox and down. And newer gen games got also 43%, and older games got 57%. Billy, tell me where you fell in that spectrum.
I said newer games. I discuss this with people on basically the daily. They're like, older games are great, but I'm like, yes. But have you ever actually gone back and played like an original like Xbox or PlayStation game? They're so clunky and a mess. Like, we had fun because we were bad and we loved it. It was something new. But now we are such in a state right now, if a game is not smooth, we actually hate it. So I'm sticking with newer gen from PS3, Xbox 360 up current to current right now.
Yep. Yep.
That's just me. Like, I love my old games, but I'm gonna keep them in my memories as good titles, because I'm gonna go back and play a game and it's just gonna feel not right. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the hell is up with these stupid camera angles?
Yeah, like like you're gonna go back and play like Shadow of the Colossus back in the day, and the game was great back in the day, but all of a sudden like the camera angles are like, bro, this is bullshit. Like the remastered held, but
I can just see you getting pissed off about that, Billy.
oh dude, no, 100% camera angles being slow, bro. Like,
Where's the speed burst?
yeah, where's the speed burst? Why am I not running at Mach 3? What the hell? No, I'm gonna keep my good memories of these games I played
Yeah.
in the memory bank, where I'm like reminiscing, like, oh, I remember playing that, and then you go back and play it and you're like, I hate this game, fuck this shit. I'm not ruining it. What's your answer, Wade?
Definitely new games. I mean, old games are a good meme. But they're definitely not something I'm going to pick over. Like, I can go and play like Revenant, which is a new gen game, runs incredibly, it's fun as hell. Or I can go play. I don't even know. Like everyone has the member berries for, let's say, like the old Battlefront 2 Star Wars.
Hmm.
If you actually go back and play that game, it is horrendous.
It is so clunky. I
It's
love that
bad.
game. I love that
But
game.
but we
But
all remember it as the best thing ever.
hmm
Yeah.
So,
no, it's ridiculous.
Um, Me, I actually went with older gen games.
Oh, you
Um,
bitch.
so I own a Nintendo 64. I have a Super Nintendo. Um, they're not hooked up. They haven't been hooked up in a while, but I mean, if I did have, the space to play those games, I would. Like I have Pokemon Stadium that the graphics are, stupid pixelated, but it's still fun. I mean, I don't. Do you guys remember in I think it was Pokemon Stadium 2, where they had like the Mario Party esque games on there, where you could play a bunch of mini games against your friends or whatever. You guys ever played that?
I don't think I did.
Ah, you're
Yes, I
fucking
don't, I
fucking
don't, I
missing
don't,
out.
I don't remember too much. That was
Okay.
way back in the day, man.
Okay. Anyways, so like those are the games that I play. I mean, like there's um I see, and then I kind of approached a gray area because there were games that were on older consoles that got brought over, and I don't really want to call them remasters because they're not really remastered. So like Resident Evil 2, it has remaster in the name, but like the Onimusha game, the game that you played, way that's not a remaster. That's a port from PlayStation 2 and Xbox to the newer gen. Um, there's another game that got ported from the original Xbox and uh, damn, I can't remember the other console to the Nintendo Switch. It was actually it was called Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy or something like that.
Hmm.
Like I
Hmm.
remember playing the shit out of that game on the original Xbox, and it is a little clunky. I'm not gonna lie. And I got to take my time because I'm used to just holding up in the turbo just to fucking truck through everything. But I find more enjoyment in playing those games. And it's probably because I haven't beat any of them because I sucked at them. And actually, that I know how to play now, I want to beat them. So maybe because my mindset's a little different for that aspect, where I have something that I want to do for them to beat them. That's kind of the reason why I chose older gen games. And I there's PC emulators that help too. So I'll play Pokemon on my PC. I'll play Donkey Kong Country on there, and when I'm on the go and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I said I approach a gray area because it's not really a port; it's an emulator, and then you got games that are not remastered; they're just brought over. So I thought it would just be safe to go with older gen games. So that's where I went.
Okay, but very, very thorough answer, and I see your perspective.
Nice, nice, yeah, man. Break out that old game you didn't get to beat. Whoop its ass.
Maybe.
That is a good that is a good point though. Whenever I go back to an old game that I like really struggled with as a kid, I'll pull it
Yeah,
up and it is easy as hell. And I
yeah.
always kind of look at it like, what
How?
was I doing?
How did? Told you we're all bad.
Why
Our
did I struggle?
our thumbs couldn't do the things it could do now. Apparently.
It's so funny though. I look back and I laugh like, wow, was I really that bad?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like you go back and you look at your old like kill streaks and like records, and you're like, bro, I didn't even try and I smashed all my records. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Okay.
what's funny to me is, kids nowadays are playing these newer games that are somewhat easy, and then they're gonna grow older, they'll play even easier games, and they're gonna be like, man, I remember when games used to be easy. Like, yeah, because they fucking were easy.
Yeah. True. True. True.
Try to play, the PlayStation 1 games where they didn't have the internet, they didn't have, game books and stuff. You had to figure out everything on your own. Like I want to have a kid. I want to have a 14, 15-year-old kid play Metal Gear Solid and know that he's supposed to take the controller out of port 1 and put it into port 2 to get past the psychopath. I want a newer teenage kid to figure that out. I bet you he won't unless he looks it up.
100%.
Wait,
So,
that was actually a thing?
yes. So if you kept your controller in port 1, he would know everything you're gonna do. So if you shot, he would dodge your bullet. If you lay it down C4, C4, he would dodge it, and he would hit you every single time, and you couldn't hit him. So you
And
literally had to.
they purposely programmed that in.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
It was, I don't know. It was, it was something they did. So you took it out of port 1, put it into port 2. He was like a stupid idiot. You could just take him down, and then he's dead.
That's great programming, I think.
It's different thinking. Like you have
Great
to
programming.
you have to think outside the box. Like even just another side thing, because I have to say, because I already went off on it. So you have to talk to somebody, but you have to figure out what their radio code is. And the only way you can find their radio code is on the back of the fucking case of the game. It tells you the code. So you can manually type in the radio code, and it's about time. You're like, fuck you, bitch. How was I supposed to know?
That is
So,
weird.
At the time, I would call that innovative stuff, because, it's not just, all right, I'm going to sit on my, and then I'm going to mow you down and move on. You actually had to think. You had to pay attention to the game. Like the characters told you what to do, and you had to, listen to what was going on. You couldn't just mindlessly tap X to the next, mission.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. But
Gotcha.
all right. Anyways, I gotta calm down. Anyways,
Chill.
the April games of the month got released. So Xbox is getting Project Cars 2, Knights of Pen and Paper Bundle, which is 2 games, I think.
The fuck?
Or I believe. I've never heard of. Fable Anniversary.
Another Fable game? Great.
It's the first one. It's just the anniversary of the first one,
Very
which
good.
I already have.
Lol.
Turbo Box, or Toy Box Turbo. And I have zero desire to download any of these games. Zero.
Very
And
good.
the only one I would have wanted to download, I already have. So, and Wade, I don't see you playing any of these games either. So,
Nope, I can pretty much
it-
care
it-
less.
but
Yeah.
on the bright side for this month, for April, the Game Pass is getting Minecraft Dungeons and Gears
Hell yes.
Tactics.
Bro, I want
So-
dungeons now.
Dude, so if you have the Game Pass, if you don't already have it, you better fucking get it stat, because they're bringing it to Game Pass. I think the 28th, and wait, it's the 24th. Fuck, I think it's the 24th. We're just gonna go. No. Oh,
Do you know how much dungeons is gonna be without the pass, like on PC? Do we have any confirmation?
I don't right off top of that. If I had to guess, I would say $39.99. That would be my guess,
That's reasonable.
because they sold the original Minecraft game, just Minecraft the bare bones, for I think it was $20 when I first bought it on Xbox.
Yeah.
And then Switch, they had to mark it up $10 extra, so it was $30 when I bought it. So for an actual RPG Minecraft game, I would honestly say $40 would be perfect. If it's anything higher than 40, I'd be very upset. Well, I wouldn't be upset because I'd get it for free anyway, but still, I would be,
I digress.
yeah, I digress. So for Game Pass, the games that they're getting, the newer games, are pretty good. So I'm just like Billy. I want to play it now. I want to play it now.
I've been wanting to play Dungeons forever, because I've been like 2 months ago. Also, it's like Minecraft Dungeons, and all of a sudden they like talked about it. I'm like, bro, I love Minecraft. I love running through dungeons.
Yeah.
MMORPG type ass, bro.
It's supposed to be Diablo-like. It's supposed to be Minecraft and Diablo-like all smashed together. Like, there's supposed to be different characters you can pick with special, unique powers and stuff like that.
I hope it's
So
crossplay.
Man,
That's
yeah, I do too. There hasn't been anything on there. If it is, we need to play it.
bro. I was
That's
gonna
all
say
gotta
I could play with the boys. Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell
For sure.
yeah.
Next, we got PSN, the PlayStation free games. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Dirt Rally 2. I think this is great just because they gave away the Nathan Drake collection last month. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And now they're giving away 4. So, I mean, what way to complete a collection there
Easy
if
way.
you don't already have it? Dirt Rally, I could give shit about that racing. I hate that racing. So, I don't really care
Sam,
about
fucking
that.
hate it. Done.
Yeah,
Get it out of here.
Like,
Next.
my face. I'll flip the table if I ever see that fucking name again.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna find your house. And just run with a big
You
sign.
not? Do you just not like that genre, or do you just not like that game?
I don't. If it's not, I kind of got spoiled with Need for Speed. So if it's not Need for Speed, you know,
Anything? Gotcha.
or God, what was the other one? There was another underground racing game. I'm already drawing a blank on it.
Need for Speed
Yeah,
Underground?
No. It had a Cadillac on there and everything.
Fuck if I
Um,
know.
Damn. That's 100% gonna bother me now.
Hold on. What year? What console?
Man.
Let me know.
I think it was Xbox. And
Xbox One,
they
Xbox.
had a 360. It was on the original and 360.
Had a Cadillac on it.
Yeah, I swear it had a Cadillac on it, dude. Oh my God, I'm
Midnight
gonna
Club?
get so- Yes, there you go.
Oh,
Fuck,
Midnight
not
Club
Underground.
was
My
the
bad.
shit.
Midnight Club was fucking awesome, dude.
Also,
That game
it's
was amazing.
not a Cadillac. It's a Mitsubishi.
No, what? There was two. There was another one. There was another one that had. I swear, there's another one that had a Cadillac on it.
The other Midnight Club has a Challenger on it? Question mark? No, for PS3.
I think it's Midnight Club Dub Edition. I think that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one had the Cadillac on there. It's got a Cadillac and a
Oh yeah,
fuck,
okay.
what is that?
A Subaru.
Looks like a Nissan Skyline or something. Is it Subaru?
It looks like a Subaru Skyline or something.
No, okay. Yeah,
Looks
something
like
like
a
that. Anyways,
Sub.
yeah. So if it's not like those games, because I got spoiled by those games, I'm not gonna play it.
Oh, cause you's a
That's
bitch.
Hey man, I want to customize my shit. I want to look sexy as hell, listening to Lil Jon down the freeway going 100. So leave me alone.
I 100% agree with you on that one. I have never played any of the Dirt Rally games.
No.
I've only played Need for Speed, and yeah, so probably won't touch it. Oh, I can. Well, I don't count Mario Kart as that type of racing game.
I play Mario Kart 100 times before I play that fucking game.
Dude, I have like 300
No,
hours
I'll-
in Mario Kart, the new
Dude,
one
I'll
for
be biased as
Switch.
hell about it. I don't care. Sue me.
Wow. Damn. Maybe you should play Project Cars too and see how you like that one.
Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. How much time I.
Okay.
But all right. Do you guys got anything else? Because I got Nathan.
I'm good.
No, this is a short one this week. There's not really too much going on in the world of gaming. Games are
Mhm.
getting little updates here and there.
Yeah.
Has COD? Hey, wait, has COD dropped their new update yet? I know they postponed
so.
it, but I don't know. Do we know a date yet? Or are they just cheesing us right now?
They pushed it through.
they
We
did?
got new plunder type game modes, but they're mainly holding on to their new stuff until the new season, which starts next week, next Tuesday.
Oh, dang. Their seasons are way shorter than the
Yeah.
games I play.
Yeah, they have like 50 seasons.
Oh, nice. Also, in other news that I figured out, I just came out the top of my head. I was reading on Twitter while we were playing or doing this. Apex Legends, the game that Wade and I play, Sim doesn't care for, potentially is gonna have rideable animals in the game, predators or prowlers. I'll send you some links on Twitter, Wade.
That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
And then
I love it.
And then the new event is gonna be Bloodhound themed, like in his town. And they say it's potentially gonna drop around Easter. So I'm gonna be looking for that because if I can ride a fucking dog as Wraith around the fucking map, catch me outside. How about that? So, yeah, I'll send you. Actually, just go to like Apex, like news article leaking thing. Like, there's a bunch of things in the database right now. So, keep an eye out for that because I'm
You
actually
know,
excited. But also, keep an eye out for any dungeon Minecraft news. If any of
oh,
you
for
see
sure.
anything,
Yeah.
tweet it at me, DM me
Let us know.
something. Let me
Let us
know. I
know.
need to know things. That's all I got.
Nice. All right. All right. Yeah. Like you said, you guys know how to get us. Um, hit us up on our platforms, either YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, BuzzFeed. Um, we also have Twitter, Twitches. If you want to check out some gameplay that we got, our website, you can always see on our Twitter page. Otherwise, that's pretty much all we got for you today. Take it easy.
Take it easy, guys.
Have a good one, guys.